What is going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick, and today I've got another light video for you guys, and it's not an Olight. It is a ThruNite. This is going to be the ThruNite T2. We're going to go ahead and see what comes in the box, and then get you guys my initial impressions of it, kind of a first look review. And also, ThruNite has asked me to compare it to some of my Olights, so we'll get you some nighttime footage and things like that. Alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, so here it is in the box. Now I have been using it for a little bit, but I wanted to give you guys a unboxing review. Looks like this is the cool white version and not the neutral white version. ThruNite is a Chinese company, but they reached out to me and asked me to do a review, so we will go to that. Go ahead and open the box, and then the light came in this plastic sleeve. So we have the light itself, and we will set that there. Get a little foam insert. We have a please screw down the light head and tail cap tightly before use. We have our owner's manual. We'll refer to that here in a second for some specs. Your voice matters. Thank you for your order from ThruNite. This looks like a way to get a feedback, and then you can also get a keychain light for giving them your feedback. We have a lanyard to go on the light. We also have a belt holster for the light, and I have not messed with this to see if it fits, but I would imagine it would. Yep, fits just like that, and voila, there you go. Looks like this is going to be something you have to thread onto your belt, so not necessarily a good or bad thing, just putting that out there. And yeah, so you have desiccant pack, and there's the cable tie for the USB Type-C cord that came with it that I use to charge it. So it is about a 10-inch long cord, and your charging port, since we're talking about that, is right here. Go ahead and show that to you guys. Right there, USB Type-C. So if you're an Android person with a newer Android phone, that's going to be very convenient, or at least it is for me. Takes about 5 hours to fully charge from dead, from what I've seen, based on the power source I had it plugged into, which was just a generic wall block. You have a two-way pocket clip here. It is made out of metal. It feels very solid in the hand. Don't have any rattling or anything like that. You have a semi-shallow reflector, which comes into play with the beam pattern on this. This is going to be a very wide beam, a flood type beam. There's your lanyard attachment point. You do have a round bezel, so it could roll somewhat on you, but it's not going to roll very far if you have the pocket clip on it, because that should stop it. If you have this thing locked out, very easy to lock it out. You're going to press and hold until it goes to what they call firefly mode. It's a very low output mode. But when it's locked out, if you push the button, you'll see a red LED indicator on the button. To turn it on, you press and hold, and there's that firefly mode. Again, very, very dim. Would be good for like reading or something in total darkness. Something like that. It has its uses, and I'm going to have to refer to the manual for the runtime on that, but pretty impressive specs if I recall correctly. So on the firefly mode, we are looking at 69 days, and that is going to be 0.3 lumen output. On low, if we go up, on low output here, we have 30 lumens at 77 hours. Medium, we'll go up one. Medium is going to be 366 lumens at 7.5 hours. We'll go to high. Now at high, we are looking at 1712 lumens, and it will stay there for 3 minutes and then step down to 732 lumens for 223 minutes. And then finally, it does have a turbo mode. We'll double click to get to that. turbo mode is a claimed 3,757 lumens, and it says it will do that for 2 minutes, and then step down to 725 lumens for 216 minutes. Now, this light does have, blinding myself, this light does have a claimed throw of 158 meters max, 6,300 candela. It's impact resistant to 1.5 meters, and it is IPX8 waterproof rating. So your battery indicator here, if we turn this on, when it's blue, that means that you have anywhere from 21% to 100% battery. If it goes red, that's 11 to 20%, and if it's flashing red, you're looking at 1 to 10%. So there is that. Pretty much if it's blue, you're good. If it's red, you need to charge it. Now, the tail cap does come off of here, but the easiest way I find to get into the light is to actually unscrew the head. And there is our battery. That it came with a 5,000 milliamp hour 21700 battery, and it is a proprietary cell, it looks like, with this protector here on the positive terminal. Overall, very cool. Now, the head of the light does get warm if you're using it at higher brightness. I have not noticed the battery itself getting hot. Even when the head gets very warm, the battery inside is not. So that is good there. Although I do worry a little bit about the circuitry and things like that up here in the head of the light getting too hot, but so far not an issue. So there you go. The easiest way I find to carry it, pocket clip, and then the power button right there, so that when I pull it out of my pocket, I know I can kind of index to where the button is. Very neat light. Let's get you the nighttime footage.
Hey guys, so we are out here with the ThruNite T2. Got it on medium right now. It's what I use to walk out here. So hopefully getting some good ideas here. There's low, medium, high. You can see out there a ways. You see it's very good area lighting. I'm gonna go to turbo, and it's really good at just lighting up a broad area. Gives you quite a bit of light. Doesn't reach out super far, but it's there. By contrast, there is the Olight Warrior X Turbo, much better at reaching out, but doesn't give you as much spill for close-up. So there's two different lights, two different intended uses, if you will. But really cool light, really good, great little handheld for camping, hiking, things where you need to see close-up. Yeah, not bad.
Now, when ThruNite reached out to me, they wanted me to compare it to the Olight Warrior X. Now, as you see, we have two totally different classes of light here. This is the Warrior X Turbo from Olight. This is the only Warrior style light from Olight that I have. So I assume this is what they mean when they wanted me to compare them. Size, obviously the ThruNite is much smaller, but that is where really any relevant comparison stops. They both have pocket clips. This one is obviously could be used as an EDC light. This one could not. The ThruNite light does boast a higher lumen output, but the Warrior X definitely has it beat on candela. Now, this light would be great for something close-up area illumination, and this light is more built for reaching out there. They both use 21700 batteries. Olight does have the proprietary magnetic cable charging here on the back, whereas the ThruNite uses that Type-C USB we looked at earlier. You guys can really tell a difference here. This has a bigger LED. This one has a smaller LED and a much deeper reflector. So yeah, I mean, these lights would more be companion lights. This one is better at doing stuff close up. This one is better at doing things far away. So there you have it, guys. I will be getting you a full review as I use this light more, but preliminary findings so far, if you're in the market that is for a light that is great for things, fairly close to you, lighting up an area, this one's pretty good. It's pretty impressive light output. The color temperature, I am not a light expert, but the color temperature is a pretty white LED. It's not neutral, it's not warm, it is a very white light. So you guys will see that hopefully on the beam shots. I want to thank ThruNite again for sending this out to me for testing and review. I do appreciate that. Guys, I'm going to drop a link in the website to ThruNite's website and to this light exactly. Check them out if you're in the market for a light. Stay safe, keep shooting. I'll see you next time.